وانا كل لما ادخل عليكي الاقيكي قاعده بتكتبي بجوابات. قولي لي بقى انه لاخوكي برضه، اصل انا عبيطه.
وانا 100 مره هقول لك ما تدخليش زي القضا كده يا فاطمه.
انا ما بخبطش غير على النزله. انتي نزيله؟
لا مش نازله.
Good morning, AUC. This is Mariam Al-Gindi with the student segment. It is not unusual for well-established, well-known, and usually older actors to get a lot of media attention highlighting their work. However, when it comes to younger actors who have garnered their first award, received support from major institutions, or built a reputation as promising new talent, this is not always the case. Today, we give the opportunity to one of our young actors to shed the light on her artistic path. Welcome, Mai.
Hi.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm good, I'm great, thank you.
So, Mai, we remember you from your outstanding performance in Grand Hotel. I think people identify you or connect you somehow still to the role of Fatma, this pure, innocent girl. But I want to know about you. Who is Mai? I want to know about your background. Tell me about your education.
Well, it's actually very interesting because a lot of people assume that it kind of happened overnight, but that's not really the case. I've been doing it ever since I was a child, so I had the experience of being on set. But I don't really count the projects that I participated in before the age of 12 as much, like as not big roles, but still it gave me a lot of experience. I got to be around a lot of great directors and understand how the set is ran and how everyone does their job. But my real beginning, like the first thing I consider to be my real start at this career is a musical. It's a children's musical. It's called Badr al-Budur, and it was in 2012. And it ran for 3 years on National Theatre. And we traveled to... We toured actually with this musical to Morocco, to UAE, to Tunisia, and we took awards in all of these places, even Kuwait. And the great thing about it that I was the lead character, so I got to dance and act and sing all at the same time. And it was a great experience for me because it wasn't that I was beginning as just acting and then things developed later on for me to start pursuing other artistic methods. The first real project that I participate in and had a major role in had me combine all these things, so I could dance and act and sing. And it was of great benefit to me because later on I wasn't really that scared of things to come along. So after that show, the play, I did a TV series in 2013 called Lil Qasirat. And it was also a great opportunity for me. I received an award at that time. And later on I participated in many projects such as Al-Gazira Tneen and Ustaz Rois Qism and several things. And up until Grand Hotel, and I think Grand Hotel gave me the opportunity for people to know me more and for them to memorize my face better. However, my pride and joy would always be clash. It's always going to be my favorite film to have participated in.
Yeah, of course it was. We're going to come back to that. It's huge. We have to focus on that. But first, let me ask you, while you were doing all of that, you were juggling between school and work because it was not just a hobby anymore. It was actually your life. So how did you do all of that?
Well, it was hectic. Thing is, I went through 6 different schools throughout my childhood, and throughout my high school years, I was homeschooled. Because of that, and I was very persistent when it came to education. So I didn't say, oh, I already have a job, so I don't have to excel at my education. No, not at all. I actually wanted to get straight A's. I wanted to actually learn something and take opportunity from whatever subjects that would come my way. And even when I was homeschooled, I would still finish my assignments, and my school at the time allowed me to submit them on the internet and all of that. And I still did my own self-learning. So I'd read, I read a lot. So I usually read about a lot of sciences. And I think I try to self-educate because all the time, even like on set, because I knew I didn't have the great opportunity of being there at school and having the full school experience, but still I tried to gain education myself.
Okay, but that was extremely time consuming. How did that take, did it have a strain on your social life?
Absolutely. I don't think I grew up having like constant friends because it somehow turns to whoever is there at the time is your friend, and then you have to go somewhere else. So whoever is there is gonna be your friend. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, I barely had time because before I was homeschooled, I'd be at school from 7 a.m. in the morning. I finished by 2 or 3 p.m. and then I'd go shooting, and then I'd come back by 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. and then sleep. And I had to, at the same time, do my homework and all of that. Mm-hmm. So it was very hectic. Right now, it's very, very exhausting as well. But I think it's all about your will to excel in something. And I am determined to excel in both fields, my educational-wise and career-wise.
But there's no doubt that it definitely paid off. You are now, at such a young age, you are well known. You've received many awards. You've acted in front of superstars. But how does it feel to have achieved all of that at such a young age? Did you always know that you wanted to do all of that by that time, or did you expect it to come much later? Or how does it feel like to?
Well, I never thought I'd be saying this, but I remember when I was about 12, I watched that interview. I'm not sure whether it was for Whitney Houston or someone else, but they said, I just knew that one day it's gonna happen. And I'd have a lot of people telling me, oh, you're very talented, you're gonna achieve a lot soon. But I never imagined it would come all at once and all of a sudden. Because suddenly you're receiving a lot of awards, and suddenly it hits you that you might actually be the youngest female actor in Egyptian history to ever go to the Cannes Film Festival, and the person who's preceding you right away is Fatma. She was 21. So it's a lot to like. It's very overwhelming. It's very overwhelming, and it makes me very thankful, and I appreciate all the people who helped me get there.
Okay, and speaking of being the youngest actress, you've walked the Cannes red carpet, Cannes Film Festival, and you were the youngest actress there. How was that? Tell me about that experience.
I still couldn't believe it until we were actually there. Like I was just all the way. I was okay. Something bad is gonna happen. Mm-hmm. Something is gonna stop this from happening. I was that pessimistic about it. But we got there, and literally in the film theater right next to ours, where we're showing Money Monster, Julia Roberts and George Clooney, and you're literally a couple of you're a very close distance from these huge stars, and all I know that my movie is showing right now, and I know there's a lot of people here, and it's important. Everyone is making a big deal out of our movie, but all I'm thinking about Julia Roberts Julia Roberts is literally she's a few seconds away from me. It's very overwhelming, and to have so many people and film critics there actually tell you that you did a great job is such a great honor. You have experts in the film industry, who are telling you you did extraordinary, and that in itself is a great encouragement for you to seek to excel at this career.
Of course. Going back to the play, you said you danced, you acted, you sang, you did it all. We loved that. We loved every clip of you singing, so we were hoping, if it's okay with you, that you could sing just a little bit for us today?
Okay, sure. Okay. Okay. So, would you like Amy Winehouse?
I'd love Amy Winehouse.
Okay, good. Okay. Meet you downstairs in the bar and hurt your rolled up sleeves and your skull t-shirt. He says, what did you do with him today? And sniff me out like house drink rain. 'Cause you're my fella, my guy. Hand me your stellar and fly. By the time he's out the door, you tear me down like Roger Moore. And I cheated myself, do-do-do, like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. You know that I'm no good.
Wow, that was great.
Thank you.
Okay, do you have any last advice that you would give someone, maybe a young aspiring actor who wants to get in the field but is too scared? Or
Well, I think the most important thing is for a person to keep working on themselves. Because even if you think you're not gonna get anywhere, you can if you stay persistent. So stay persistent, work on yourself. Go get your chance, go grab it. There are so many ways where people can make it into the field right now, but the most important thing is to believe in yourself and never give up and never allow anyone to let you down.
I second that. I definitely second that. Thank you so much for your time,
Thank you.
May. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like the support of a artistic or media related family like that of May is very important. It seems like it had a big impact on her personally and her upbringing and character. But the world, unfortunately, needs a huge organization supporting parents around the world to raise young actors that are happy, successful, and balanced to make our lives more beautiful like Mai continues to do. And for all young aspiring artists, take Mai as an example and follow your dreams. No matter how big they seem now, one day you could be the youngest artist to ever walk the red carpet. I want to thank my talented guest, Mai, and thank you all for watching. See you next week.